Will be a quick tutorial on how to create a really basic face to animate with in Flash, and this is just a face rig. Instead of a full body rig, like I have on other videos with a walk cycle, this is going to be one on just the face part of it, and really basic style. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to do F8, and I'm going to convert this to a symbol, call it FaceTime. All right, now I'm going to create the eyes, and I can go ahead and start to do this within here. Face, and everything's going to be on a separate layer. And name your layers. And go ahead, and I'm just creating the pupils. Duplicate layer, R pupil. Okay. And eyebrow will be here. I'm just going to use a rectangle for that. And then duplicate layer, eyebrow. And then from here, I'm going to go ahead and move that into place. Now each one of these will be a symbol on its own. I'm just pressing F8 to convert to symbol. Okay, so they're all converted to a symbol, and I have one large nested symbol here. So now what I can do with all of these, just give myself some frames to work with, being symbols, I can animate everything on a motion tween. For the mouth, actually, I can create this as a shape tween. I could also animate it as a motion tween too, but since I'm going to do everything else on a motion tween, I'll do the mouth on a shape tween, just to add a different aspect to it. And from here, I can go ahead, grab my free transform tool. On my pupils, I could animate these together if I'd like, simply by shift clicking or command shift. And I'm using a Macintosh, so I'm holding command when I select it. And then scrub out to, so I don't know, frame 8. Go ahead and just animate these out of the way, going over to here. Now I've got, right? Now for the eyebrow, I'll go out to frame, same frame, rotate it down. Eyebrow, rotate up. Mouth, create a because I already have it as a symbol, I can't create it as a shape tween, so I'll just go with the motion tween on this. It doesn't make a difference. it animates the same way. It might even be a little bit easier, but you can get different variations in shape with the shape tween. And then from here, got one going this way. Go to frame 20. And I'm going to lock this layer and lock this layer. Now if I go to my R pupil and L pupil, and then change the direction of my eyebrow, and you could scale everything as well. And the mouth. And now I'm up to something like so. So that's creating really quick basic movements. Create, remove frames. I've got 20 frames there. Now if I go back here, and I'll go 20 frames, since I have 20 frames in there, I'm going to convert this to our create a motion tween here. And now I'm going to start him over here, because Flash is vector art. I can go ahead and scale him and he'll retain all that same information. I'll go out to here, I'll scale him larger. So if I had a body attached to him or something, I could easily animate him with the entire face going wherever he wanted on the stage, or wherever you wanted him to go on the stage. So we'll go to here, and when I export, just to show you, you can animate the face separately and then animate the head on stage. And you can even do rotations. I can go over here, have him rotate this way. So if he had some head nodding or something, on top of that, you could, just for fun. So to give him a little bit of head movement, on top of that, you can have him do all types of stuff in order to get him animating the way you would like. And then also, if you grab your selection tool, keyboard shortcut V, you can start to tweak the movements with the motion tween itself and get some really cool action going on. Something like so. And now I get a little bit of different type of line work there from just adjusting my motion tween line itself. So that's just a really quick way to do it, and I'm just doing a smiley face. I didn't squint the eyes or anything. That's where I would scale the eyes to create squint. But you can play around with it. This is just to get you sort of brainstorming on how you might want to approach your own face to animate, because there's so many different ways to go about doing it. But this is a really great way to have everything within one symbol, whether you're hand framing each symbol or each movement, whether it's the eyes squinting or eyebrow lowering or whatever, mouth lip sync. At least this way, when you go on the main stage, you can have it animate all nicely, uniformly, scale however you want, and adjust the line of action here. So that's creating a face rig in Flash with, in this case, like a smiley face rig. Thanks for watching.